What is going on, guys? 2.0 here, and in today's video we're going to be going through the past 22 Vanguard packages that I've opened and checking out all the loot that I've been rewarded with throughout opening all of these packages. I actually hit rank 150 with the Vanguard over here on my Hunter, which is crazy. Not too long ago we hit rank 100, and that's kind of where this series of videos started, where we go through all of my Vanguard package loot because the response on that video was really good and I really enjoy making these. So here we go again, but this time, like I said, we've got 22 packages to get through, so let's get started. So for package number 1, I was actually 353 in overall light level. It is so weird looking through all these recordings now, but I went with the weapon package and I was rewarded with the Bone Crusher heavy machine gun as well as a cloak. So the cloak drops at 357, which was a huge jump up from my current cloak at the time, which was only 350. So it does look pretty cool as well, but I did infuse it into the AOS Cryptid Cloak, as that one does look awesome. And then the Bone Crusher came at 354 as opposed to my 352 Baron's Ambition, so another upgrade there. It came with Army of One or Hip Fire, Hand-Laid Stock or Armor Piercing rounds, and then Crowd Control. So not too bad of a roll, so I did go and equip it just to try out a new weapon, and that nearly bumped up my light level, so a pretty nice start. Next one though, my character's light level went up to 363 since the last package, and I went for an armor piece this time and was given a set of gauntlets and another cloak. The gauntlets came at 364. I did already have a set of 365 gauntlets, so that was a bit of a shame, but they did have some decent upgrades on them. And then the cloak dropped at 365 where my current one was only 364, so a very slight upgrade there, but it did push my overall light up to 364, so it did actually help me out quite a lot. Package number 3 now, I went for another weapon, and this time I got the Shadow Price. This dropped at 366, again a slight upgrade, and came with Focus Fire or Eye of the Storm. Pretty decent upgrades there. Down the middle we've got hand-loaded oiled frame and then armor piercing rounds, and then it has got some fairly good sights as well. So overall, really nice drop from package number 3. Package number 4 now, and I checked out what I was low on and thought I needed an armor upgrade more, so that's what I went with, and here I got the same gauntlets again and that same cloak. This time though, the gauntlets were an upgrade at 368, and then the cloak matched my current cloak at the time of 369. So I did go and put this into my Dead Orbit cloak, as that does offer a 10% increase to all your Dead Orbit reputation gains to help with earning more packages over there. Package number 5 and another weapon. This time it was just after completing the raid for the very first time, and I got the Continental Auto Rifle and the All My Victims cloak. I was 374 in overall light and the cloak came at 375. Unfortunately, a slight downgrade to my current one though, but still useful for an easy increase to my other's character's light level, so not too bad there. And then the Continental came at 376, whereas my highest primary at the time was the Raid Scout Rifle at 375. It came with Battle Runner, Close and or Personal, Small Bore and Appended Magazine, and then Hidden Hand for the final perk. Another pretty good roll, and this has got to be one of the best looking vendor weapons I've ever seen on Destiny in my opinion. Looks really, really nice. Next one though, we are over on the Warlock, leveling this character up a bit, and I got the Red Eternal Bond and the Badger CCL Scout Rifle. Now this bond looks pretty cool with the flames coming off of it, and then the Badger CCL came with a really nice roll, Zen Moment and Reactive Reload, high caliber rounds, feather mag and custom optics down the middle, with the Red Dot OES sight, which is my personal favourite for Scout Rifles, so a pretty good drop there. Next one was also on the Warlock, and guess what, another Badger CCL. This time it dropped at 371, with my current highest primary on the Warlock at 365. Yeah, I could easily transfer the other weapons over from my Hunter, but honestly, it's not too big of a deal to me. This Badger CCL though, again, it came with some decent upgrades. Last Resort and Hidden Hand on this. Scopes weren't great on this one though, to be honest, but still getting pretty lucky with these drops here. Next up, back to the Hunter and another armor package, more gauntlets and the very appropriately named unbelievably old cloak. Just look at it, it looks horrible. And then the gauntlets came at the exact same light value as the ones that I already had equipped, but not to worry, I was then able to infuse them into my sealed Ahankara's Grasps, because they are my personal favourite exotic to use over here on my Hunter. After this, not looking at my screen and running into all the walls, package number 9 gave me the chest piece and another cloak. Excuse how terrible my Hunter looks here, by the way. I have no idea why I wasn't using a shader, but I was 384 in overall light now, and this chest came at 385. It wasn't as high as my raid chest that I had equipped at the time, but I do like the look of the upgrades it came with, so I did lock this one. And then the cloak again wasn't an upgrade for my Hunter, but it was for my Titan, so it's still going to be useful over there. Next though, we are on package number 10 now, and here I chose a weapon package and got the How Dare You hand cannon. This came at 385 with really nice upgrades, mulligan or rescue mag, small ball or lightweight, and then luck in the chamber. So really nice roll. It's got the range stability perk in small ball, and then luck in the chamber on a hand cannon is always going to be brilliant. So really happy with that one. The cloak came at 384 again, but it was nice to get this cloak back. I remember running this one quite often. Really like how we have all these old class items back and usable again without them affecting your light level. And then straight after this, I turned in all of Shiro's bounties for a ton of Vanguard rep, and one of them actually gave me the comedian shotgun. I didn't realise you could get them from these bounties. So if you check this out, it came at 385 with close and or personal and danger close, lightweight quick draw and hand laid stock down the middle, and accurized ballistic. So a nice set of bonus loot there that I was not expecting, and then turning in all of those bounties got me another package. So I went for another weapon and I got another comedian. Absolutely typical, but you know what? It came at 387, so very happy with that. I did have my LDR equipped at 384, probably should have equipped the 385 comedian from the bounties, but that was a small oversight on my part, no big deal. And then this new comedian's upgrades weren't anything too special, so it went straight into the LDR to bring that up to 387, and my overall light level nearly 385 now. So it is really cool seeing the progression looking back on all of these clips. I recently uploaded my 387 Hunter and we went over all the loot that I have over there, so if you want to check that out, it was the video that I uploaded a couple hours before this one. But after this, back to the Warlock now, another weapon package, and I got a scout rifle again. Thankfully it was the Angel's Advocate, not another Badger CCL. We also got a Bond as well, came at 385, looks pretty cool there. And then the scout rifle came with Eye of the Storm or Last Resort, small bore or explosive rounds, and then hidden hand. My Warlock does get some pretty nice scout rifles. One more on the Warlock, the Devil You Know hand cannon and Forgotten Force. Now this Bond doesn't look anything too special there, but when you preview it, I think it looks awesome with the void effect. I really like this one. And then the Devil You Know drops at 385 with triple tap and hidden hand, lightweight casket mag and oiled frame. Would have really liked to get a range stability perk down the middle there, as the two main perks, triple tap and hidden hand, really nice. But never mind, it came at 385, so I will take that. Next one, over on the Titan now, I got the How Dare You again. This came with Hot Swap or Rescue Mag, Reinforced Barrel or High Caliber rounds, and then Reactive Reload at the end. Came at 385, so might use this a bit and test it out. If it's nothing special, it can always be used for infusion. Another one on the Titan, I needed an armor upgrade, but unfortunately I didn't need the boots. I already had a set of 386 boots here, and then these ones dropped at 384. So they do look really nice though, and they came with increased sniper ammo and arc double down, so these could be useful for PvP, and like I say, I really like the look of these. Next one though, back to the Hunter with the Outbreak Prime on my back. Absolutely love this weapon. I went for another weapon package and got the Angel's Advocate and a cloak, which looks really cool by the way with the shader that I had equipped at the time. And then the Angel's Advocate had Eye of the Storm or Who's Next, small ball or armor piercing rounds, and then third eye. So to be honest, I would much prefer the Angel's Advocate that I got earlier on my Warlock. So unfortunately, we're not going to be making any use of this one. Next up, I got the Swarm, really nice looking machine gun. This drops at 384 with Spray and Play and Feeding Frenzy. Very focused on my reload speed there. And then down the middle, it has high caliber rounds, brace frame and rifle barrel. Now, it was a real shame that this came at 384 as I was in need of some higher leveled heavy weapons, but oh well, we are on package number 18 now, nearing the end, and here I got the TEACUP Tempest, the sidearm, as well as another cloak. Now this cloak came at 384, which at the start of this video I would have been really happy with, but we are now at the stage where I have 385s or higher on all my characters, so I did not need this one. But the TEACUP Tempest came with some really nice upgrades, mulligan or crowd control, hand loaded or high caliber rounds, and then rangefinder at the end. Really nice drop there, and it came at 385, so very happy with that one. Package number 19 and another unbelievably old cloak, and then I also got the Devil You Know with Last Resort and Reactive Reload, lightweight, casket mag and feather mag. It did also have sure shot IS sight, which is my personal favourite for hand cannons. Overall not bad, it is pretty situational though with Last Resort and Reactive Reload, so I'm not too sure how much use this weapon will see. Package number 20 and another Continental, that really awesome looking auto rifle, as well as the Tethering Bond, which again has that void effect but doesn't really look as good as the other one in my opinion. And then the Continental came at 385 with Spray and Play or Eye of the Storm, brace frame or feather mag, and then third eye. The scopes on this one were pretty bad to be honest. I could use quick draw IS, but the overall perks were pretty good with Eye of the Storm, brace frame and third eye. Quite a good selection there. It'd be interesting to see what this one is like. 2 more now, and this next one was over on my Warlock, so of course I got another Scout Rifle, the Angel's Advocate, as well as another Bond, the Other Side of Nothing. Now, this one actually did drop at 385, been getting so many class items at 384, so that was nice. And then the Angel's Advocate came with Life Support and Take a Knee, a perk that I haven't seen in ages, Small Bore and Armor Piercing rounds, and then Reactive Reload. So nothing too special here, but like I said, I haven't seen the perk Take a Knee for a while, so it would be interesting to test this out and see just how useful that upgrade is again. And then for the final package we'll take a look at in this video, I got 2 items that I haven't had this entire time, the Tower Watch Shell and the LDR Sniper Rifle. So the Ghost Shell came at 385, very nice, and then the LDR also came at 385 with Solar Attack, which I never get Solar Snipers. They always come with Arc or Void damage, so honestly I was just really happy to see an LDR with Solar Attack for once. But the upgrades this came with were Army of One and Unflinching, Perfect Balance, Injection Mold and Small Bore, and then Long View for the scope, which is my personal favourite sniper scope, quickly followed by Short Gaze, and then it also has Ambush on there as well, which I do enjoy using that one. So yeah, it's not the best roll you could possibly get, but it does have my favourite scope. It's also got Unflinching, and it came with Solar Attack. So I will keep this and use it for the Heroic Strike playlist for whenever that has Solar Burn, and also any Nightfalls and such whenever they have Solar Burn on as well. So this will see quite a lot of use. I'll definitely take that. But that was my last 22 Vanguard packages worth of loot. Some really nice stuff in there, and also very cool to go back and check out the progress over the last few weeks of the Rise of Iron across all 3 of my characters' light levels. Let me know down below in the comments any nice loot you've had from these packages recently. But that is going to bring us to the end of the video, guys. So if you did enjoy it, please leave a like, as it really does help the channel out. Follow me on Twitter, the link will be in the description below. Subscribe if you're new around here, as I upload daily Destiny videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.